Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Culture Cafe.
Yep, today we're going to talk about one of China's biggest shopping festivals that lasts an entire month, basically.
For this year, yes, Double 11.
Yeah.
For those who have heard about it, for sure you know what it means in China.
Oh yeah, if you've been in China for any length of time, there's a good chance you know what the Double 11 festival is.
Yeah, but for those who may not get very clear about it, we will just give a short brief introduction about what is Double 11. Double 11 is like a Chinese version of like Black Friday in Western countries,
yes.
I think, right? It's like, especially on Double 11, just November 11th. On this day, usually we will have a huge sale across this country.
Yes.
Like offline or online, like you can buy a lot of products at a very great price. So Double 11, if you remember that, it's like Black Friday in Western countries. That is
yes.
in China, yeah. And the origin of it is quite interesting. Because how long have you been in China?
Oh, 10 years.
10 years.
Yep.
So when you were first time here, let's say, was Double 11 that popular yet?
It's not something that I remember participating in until after I moved to Chongqing. So I moved to Chongqing about 7 years ago, but I've been in China for 3 years before then. And I do remember that there was a certain time that everyone started buying stuff, and it's sort of like at the end of November and December, everyone started receiving parcels and stuff from stuff they bought online.
Yeah.
But I never really understood what it was about until much later on.
Okay, I see. Just when you move to Chongqing, you gradually get a concept, right?
Yeah, I think it was also just because after the first couple of years I was in China, I was just focusing on trying to get accustomed to living in the country, but in Chongqing I started getting into sort of the culture and what everyone else was doing.
Yeah, and also it's also because this year is the 12th. Double 11. That means like 12 years ago, it already, it started. Of course, when it started, it's not that popular as today.
Yeah, so that makes sense. So by the time I arrived in China, it was only 2 years old.
Yeah, and also, it's at the very beginning, it's have an interesting story about Double 11. It was not mean, it does not mean the
it wasn't a shopping festival.
Yeah, you heard about that, I think.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Double 11 at the very beginning, it means like Singles Day.
Yes.
I've heard of that because
yes.
that's because in Chinese when you wrote Double 11 is like November 11th is 4 1
ones,
and then we will think it's like a single.
So many single people.
Single together. So at the beginning people celebrated it as the Singles Day, and that is they dedicated to those who are just not who has a girl boyfriend or husband wife like that. Yeah. So at the beginning was like that. It's kind of kind of tricky like in that thing.
It's a fun thing to celebrate, isn't it? Celebrating being single. Like, was it a celebration or was it more like, oh, I'm single still? Oh,
yeah, it's kind of a reminder, I think, at the beginning. But then, like the Alibaba, the e-commerce giant in China, right, found this kind of opportunity. They start to think, why not make this Double 11, like this Singles Day,
kind of like single people. Why not sell them something?
Yeah, just like limited like the Black Friday as example. So they at beginning they started 12 years ago, and they started to market this day as a big shopping day. But at that time, the first year when it started, not many people participated, not many like business or shoppers really participated, and not many people knew it, of course. But gradually, now it's the 12th year, art is a great success every year, great amount of money that people spend during this day. Yeah, so it's a very good practice, I think. Gradually, when Alibaba started it, and then Jingdong joined in, Shulin joined in, and many more e-commerce merchants they join. Also because this along with the trend, actually momentum of the e-commerce popularity
it kind
in
of
China.
coincides with China also, just like the rest of the world, switching from buying your stuff in person to starting shopping online. And this is just a way to sort of drag more people in to do more shopping online.
Exactly. So then when people more and more buy online, and then this kind of festival, Double 11 just became more and more popular until now today, just not happened not long ago, right? Like November 11th. So this year, actually, let's say the amount. Do you know how much the amount they already sold?
Oh, I have no idea, but I'm sure it's something astronomical.
This year, the sales from when it started like late October until November 11th, the whole season, the amount of money people spent that reached like over 300 billion
That is a lot of money.
That's a lot, really, and it's even increased, compared with last year, the number. The reason, like the pandemic, right? This year is special. It's because of the pandemic, and many industries or something were like society or people will be impacted by this pandemic. So this is the first largest online shopping festival since the pandemic in China. So we can say this number is just a surprise. Like really, like people's enthusiasm about buying things never subsides. Yeah, it's like. A lot of.
I can subscribe to that same thing. I love buying stuff, not just around this big shopping festival or holidays or anything like that. I just buy stuff all the time. Of course, when it's on sale. So there is this trick, and I think maybe Chinese people do it as well. If you shop in Western countries like on Amazon or whatever, if you put something in your shopping basket, in that shopping app, you just leave it there. You don't purchase it straight away. You just leave it in your shopping basket. You will get a notification if the price is lowered on some of the items in your shopping basket. So if you want something, you just add it to that list of yours, and then when it becomes on sale, you can just instantly go in and buy it because you've already sort of prepared it. I'm sure Chinese people do the same. Like probably from August or something. They know the holiday is coming up. They know the sales are coming. They probably start lining up all the stuff they want to buy, and then just wait for the sale to come. Then just go.
Yeah, so you say like many people are beforehand, before it comes, many people doubt whether this year the W will be kind of different, how the whole sales amount will become, right? But the result is really positive, that the consumption market is really alive.
I think they also do a good job of just exposing and promoting these events. Like you see marketing stuff coming out like already in like early October, maybe even like late September. They're like, Double 11 is coming. Like just start getting ready. And obviously also, like we talked about in previous shows and programs, the whole idea of live streaming coming up and becoming such a big part of how online business is done. And not only large businesses, but also just private people who are selling whatever it is. Like we went to Wanglin Ancient Town recently in Rongchang, and we saw this lady doing pottery, just in her own little shop, just showing, live streaming herself making pottery and then selling that to her customers. Live streaming, I'm guessing, it also has a major impact on this. Like you mentioned, live streaming. This is really a kind of a new way, like a new moment and a live stream added to the online shopping. Before, when we do online shopping, it's like you go to the website, you choose the product, and you need to compare, right, by yourself. And it's kind of different from the offline shopping. Offline shopping, you can touch it, you can see the difference, and you are kind of seeing different sides. But online shopping find a middle way, like meet them halfway, like both sides, right? They combine the online shopping and the offline shopping's advantages. For one thing, you don't need to go out, like spend that time, just like go on the street and go to the shops. Yeah, because who wants to leave their couch? I mean,
sometimes,
I love my couch.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. And also, like, and in the meanwhile, when they went to like the offline, when they watch the live stream from there are people showing you how it look like, turning around. You have really a full, like very broad, different angles of seeing this kind of product.
Yeah, and maybe not even just seeing the product, but you also have someone telling you what can this product do versus what another product can do. So in the past, me shopping online, I tend to go to YouTubers when I want to see reviews, real world reviews on products, because you can read reviews on websites, but having someone show you what it is you want to buy and comparing it to something else that you may be also considering buying, sort of helps me make an informed decision. And I'm guessing when you're live streaming, you can do the same thing. You can then do it directly to the audience. But the live stream is also interactive, so if someone has a question about your product, you can get that question and you can answer it.
Compared with just traditional way of online shopping, like you interact with people who sell it. It's almost like you are actually talking to a owner of it, right? And a salesperson of it, and just like you are buying it in the real shops, right? Like that. So it's really cool. I mean, like this kind of way, live streaming sale products is really popular now. Like in China, you see it like these practices has been widely applied to different levels of shoppers or like merchants. Really, it's like convenient. Actually, we like the live stream. There are like different live streamers doing it, right? Like hosts to do it. Sometimes it's celebrity stars, right? Really like
everyone likes celebrity endorsements. When a famous or somewhat celebrity person endorses a product that you're thinking about buying,
Yeah,
get it.
like now many of the live stream studios, some brands they will invite the popular celebrities or like just like well-known, have good traffic online as people come to
I think in the West we also call them brand ambassadors.
Okay.
Like someone who represents, who is a consumer themselves, but someone who has like deals with certain companies to help promote their products.
Yeah, but the thing is like that kind is before is like, okay, spokesperson or ambassador of the brand is not that new thing actually, but this new things like bring them into the live stream room and to interact with the audience, that is quite new. And there are different people can do this kind of thing. Even the shop owners themselves, they can do it. You can, for example, if I open a dress shop, right? I can be the host of live streamer like while I'm doing like sales.
There's
like
an idea.
Yeah.
You opening a dress, that next episode, Xiao opening a dress shop.
Maybe possible, yes. Yeah, and I will be like the one host, like open a live stream and tell my customers what to buy. And usually the sales, because they feel more interactive, they feel more want to buy it, right? And sometimes it's industrial experts who come to sell to be the live streamer to promote the products. And we did a questionnaire on our website, on our Twitter, like a Twitter about like ask our audience like what kind of live streamers they tend to buy products from.
Who can convince them to hit that purchase button? So
3 choices for them, of course not limited to the 3 in real life, but in that questionnaire we ask like one first choice is celebrity and stars. Second is industrial experts, and then is ordinary people. It's ordinary people like shoppers, they can also do that. You know, like the result is celebrities, the stars, they tend to buy more because it's just like it's kind of like natural, attractive from them. Like that.
I think it's also, I mean, I know for myself, so I'm very much into photography and electronics and stuff, and if a photographer that I know is showing me a product that he has himself, I am way more likely to buy that same thing, even if it's out of my price range, even if it's not what I was planning on buying, but I want to be like that photographer. I want to take photos like he does.
Okay.
And in my mind, I tell myself, if I have similar tools to what he has, I can take similar style photos. It's not always the case. Photography is also about being creative and all that stuff, but you know, a good camera can help take better photos. So if I see someone with like a brand spanking new camera, I will be like, ooh, that looks good.
So that's true. That's exactly kind of mentality we usually have when we watch like live streams, like from different live streamers, right?
So now talking about, so I just spoke about cameras and stuff that I really like to buy. What do you buy when you shop online? I'm sure it's very different from what I look at.
You look at electronics.
I look at a lot of electronics, cameras, computer stuff, like little tech gadgets. But I also, surprisingly, I buy a lot of stuff for around the house, like decorations, lamps, stuff like that. My wife is like, what is all this stuff you're looking at? It's like, but I just want our house to be pretty, and I want expensive gear, toys and stuff.
I think that is a very universal question. It's quite interesting really to know what the ordinary people like during this time, what they prefer to buy. You know, like W11 got this kind of data out that you know what is the most popular, what's the most popular products during a W11 sales?
Oh, clothes.
Clothes? Cosmetics.
Really?
Clothes, product, cosmetics.
Wow.
Yeah, really, like cosmetics is the best seller during the time.
I guess it makes sense. One of the reasons also because cosmetics is never just one thing, is it?
Yeah.
So it's like it's lipstick and eyeliner and foundation, and like there's so many products that goes into one single thing. Because when you buy a camera, you just buy that one thing and then you're done.
Yeah, exactly. So I will say like because ladies usually like this kind of stuff. So the cosmetics is best seller in that. And we asked our audience on our Facebook also to see what they prefer to buy if like they are by shopping online, right? Because sometimes electronics for you is convenient, and some people may prefer like groceries, like daily stuff or something like that, and some people prefer, like you said, clothes. That is quite popular answer from our Facebook's audience. Yes, and people actually love like online shopping. Some will say, well, it's hard to tell. They buy everything online.
Oh, I mean, it's also just because living in China, and this is one thing that I keep telling people back in Denmark, where I'm from, when my friends and my family ask me, it's like, how is it living in China? I just tell them it is so convenient, because you can literally do everything from your phone, sitting on your couch at home. Like you can order just about anything while you're watching TV. So not only can you buy like big electronic stuff and have it delivered to your door, but groceries, you can order from the 24-hour shop downstairs and have a delivery guy take it straight up to your door. I mean, there's a certain point where maybe it's too convenient, maybe it's too easy. But I think that's maybe also what is fueling these high numbers, like these insane amounts of money that is being spent, because it is so easy. It is literally at your fingertips because you do it from your phone and your phone is in your hand all the time.
And it's really as convenient as that, because
it's easy, right? You scroll through the list, you say, I want that, I want that, I want that, buy, fingerprint to pay, done. Gets delivered a couple of days later.
Yeah. You know, like when celebrities or like popular people who doing these live streams, you know how big sale they're gonna make. You know, like I will give you just a short example, a small example of that. You know, like nowadays in China, there is a live streamer that's so popular that his name is Li Jiaqi, and
I've heard that name a couple times. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he makes magic happen. You know,
he makes magic. Live stream magic.
Yeah, miracles. Really, like in 5 minutes, in his like live stream studio, he sells like 5 minutes. There are like over 14,000 lipsticks are gone. Like, or like bought by the old customers.
But he's a guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
How does a guy sell lipstick? How does a guy sell that much lipstick in such a short time? That's the question.
You know, it's like first when people go to for ladies, you know, when you go to like cosmetic shops, sometimes of course there are salesperson, sometimes girls, sometimes boys, right?
Yeah, but predominantly girls though, right?
Predominantly, but for those, I think like a good salesperson the gender does not count.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Right?
A good salesperson can sell anything to anyone.
Yeah, like that. So that's the magic of on him, that because he get very credibility among the customers that he promote. He like just promote good stuff, good products, and then it's like the way he speak and he describe these lipsticks, and it's first people bought it and they never regret. It's a good thing. And through his live stream, you can get a very clear image of how the lipstick or something look like, and the cosmetics, how they effect or something. He gave a very detailed explanation to it. I think that, and also many times people bought it and then they never regret, and they were back again, right? So that's why he become gradually, this thing accumulate, credibility accumulate. We always want people who, to recommend, trustable people recommend.
We tend to trust a product more if we know someone who can recommend it to us.
Yeah.
It's the same in Western countries, I think. And it's the same for me when I want to buy something. I will trust the product more if another person that I trust will recommend it to me. Yeah. I might be going to a shop and thinking, I want to buy this TV, I want to buy the Sony TV or whatever.
Yeah.
And a trusted friend will tell me, no, you should get the LG TV.
Okay. Same.
I would immediately change my mind. I might have looked at the Sony TV for weeks, but if a friend that I trust, who I know knows about electronics and TVs, if he tells me get the LG, there's a good chance that that's what I buy.
Yeah, so that's it. I mean, like when this salesperson like has that kind of credibility among people, and people we are always looking for kind of trustable people to give us recommendations, because among this kind of really a great variety of commodities around us, it's hard to choose sometimes. With these live streamers be there and like have the credibility and recommend us, it can't just save us much time.
Sometimes you just need someone to nudge you in the right direction. Like, you want this. Yeah. What did you buy?
I buy clothes most.
Mostly clothes?
Mostly clothes online. Yeah, that is also one of the very popular things that people will seek to buy online. Yeah. Even like you saw it on real like shops, right? Yeah. And then you try it out, and then you buy it online. Sometimes it has a bigger discount. It has bigger discount. Online shopping is it's like less cost when they open online, right?
Yeah. So one thing I also noticed about, like you said, when you have celebrities and shop owners participating in live streams, it's interesting because it's something that even the city of Chongqing has adapted to recently. There is this whole double exposure thing going on, like the county showcase and the district promotions, where they even have the top government officials from each of those districts and counties participating in live streams, not only promoting the districts themselves, but also local products and stuff that you
yeah,
can buy.
as good discount also, and that is raise a great enthusiasm among people to buy things for these local products.
Oh yeah,
like that.
I'm wondering if the episodes at the counties and districts that promoted themselves during the Double 11 festival shopping thing, if they maybe got even better results than the other ones.
Possible, yeah, but because it's just
coincides with a good shopping time.
Yes, well, maybe yes, yeah, good point.
You never know.
Yeah.
So there's definitely something to be said about online shopping in China, and I think it's something special about how easy and convenient it is to do shopping. And then when you have a big festival like this that comes along, makes everything so easy, and there are so many large discounts on just about anything you can think of buying. It's heaven for people like me.
Yeah, actually, on this online shopping topic, we did like the questionnaire on our social media, Facebook and Twitter. And thank you for participating and give us your answers and give us some materials, like we can do when we finish this talk show. It's great, thanks, and like hope you can also enjoy this online shopping day and have a fruitful year.
Yeah.
And close, end of the year is like coming soon.
Yeah, and don't worry if you missed the great shopping spree that happened this year, because next year is just going to come back again in full force. So you can't miss it, don't worry.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching, and if you like these style of videos and these kind of culture, cafe and talk shows and stuff, leave a comment down below in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our iChongqing YouTube channel, and share this video with your friends if you think they like online shopping too. I guess we'll see you
next time.